whole India revival debate forward now. We've got Mr. S.K. Saraf of FIEO and we've got Mr. Amit Kapoor to give us a better understanding of how India is prepared to really come out of this economic slump. I'm going to start with you, Mr. Kapoor, and my question is very simple and straightforward. Can India afford a complete or a partial lockdown given the fragile state of the economy?
So this is a great question, in terms of like whether India can afford a complete lockdown or not. I think what the country did was exceedingly exceptional and a very courageous decision to actually get into a lockdown. But now, given what we have actually been able to do with the pandemic in terms of like being able to slow down the curve, we are actually plateauing the rate of infection. It makes a lot of sense to get out of the lockdown now. The only question here is going to be that I would suspect that we should go for a partial lifting of the lockdown. We should not really go to the hotspots or open up the hotspots. Because if we are opening up the hotspots and the infection flow happens to be crazy, the number of deaths that we could look at or the number of infections we can look at are going to be stunning. So after a certain time, I think we will have to continue with a partial lockdown for at least another 4 to 6 weeks. But open up the hotspot. Don't open up the hotspots. Let the non-hotspots actually open up. Let the economy open up there and let the activity start happening. But having said that, I think there would be certain set of principles that we will have to take care of in terms of like how people work. So the conditions for work will have to change. We will have to really make sure that the set of people who are coming into the factories, the social distancing norms are actually met, and so on and so forth. So this becomes important for us to do it. In terms of an economic impact, of course, the economic impact has been there. But the question is, it was about life and livelihoods. I think the government did a great job of maintaining the life here. It was just about a social aspect that we have to take care of. But now going into the economic thing, India can actually quickly jump up in terms of the slowdown that we've actually faced. I would suspect that it would take us close to about 6 to 12 months to really come back up to full steam if we just remove the lockdown now and remove the complete lockdown from the hotspots as well in the coming 4 weeks.